Hello, welcome back. Last time I met the goblin who was standing in the way of me and the exit, though that was in a hypothetical timeline Tendry hasn't actually experienced yet. So 3 rooms on this level I have not seen yet. I've opened one green door here. And I need... let's see, in this room there's some stuff, green keys. I will need to access this room. The route that I liked for that was through here and here. I have enough health for that now, I don't have the key for it. So where's that key gonna come from? Whoa! Okay, Tender's actually moving now. So here's one yellow key. Have I claimed the 3 from the spider over here yet? Yes. So 1 Wraithwing for a key. 2 Wraithwings for a key. Obviously I should do the 1 first. 20 Greckles for a key, or a Mud Baby, which I'm... wait. Or a spider. Oh, hello. Look what I found. Gotta pay attention to all the doors. Yes, you... shoo. It's hard to dismiss things in this game. Just like things on the screen stick around for longer than I want them to. Okay, so I have 2 yellow keys. Do I want to use those to immediately go in here? This is pretty appealing. I think I want this. It won't help with anything involved in this combat. So I should hold off until I am doing a battle that it will help with. So there was a moment during a hypothetical run when roaches were only doing 36 damage to me, which was when I opened these doors and took those things. I haven't done that this time because my Greckles were allocated to other stuff. I think it's likely that I want to do this. I am making a save first, in case I decide there's a thing I'd like to do beforehand, but I think that makes sense. This doesn't even do anything for me if I go that route. Yeah, so spending another yellow key to avoid those fights makes absolutely no sense. It does save me Greckles, though. So what? So right here, I need 2 more yellow keys, and Lion is not going to get better anytime soon. I can get 1 of the yellow keys from there. It's a little bit expensive. Once I have that... I'm almost definitely fighting these spiders, except then that closes this. So maybe not. No, if I don't fight the spiders... yeah, no, fighting those spiders makes no sense. Just do this now. Oops. Alright, so more attack, that's very nice. Roaches still doing that much. Over in this room was... ooh, something I want, but is guarded by someone serious. So that dagger takes a blue key. I wonder if I should have been thinking about the dagger earlier. I chose to fight that roach. I think that's the right choice. Well, see, how can I choose to take the dagger if I don't have the key? Key is buried in there, behind mandatory at least 1 Mud Baby fight. Well, but it would make a big difference. So maybe I should really be fighting this Mud Baby to get that dagger, and maybe I should have done that long ago. Because I've had the option for a little while. Alright, well there's that autosave that I made. Quick save. Where do I want to look for health, because I need some? Here's a pretty easy key for 1 spider. This is not the best. I don't want to open that. I might want to open this at some point, maybe. Where is there health? I have 15 Greckles. I can buy this key if I want. I wonder if I'm discovering that the dagger is so crucial that I needed to actually drop everything and get it now, and I've just put myself in a situation that's no good for me. This room, this is where I need to go. 1S5E. I'm not going to say that yet. But it's on my mind. Yep. 1S5E here. Okay, this room. So first that gets me health. Then it gets me more keys. So I have increased my key count by 1 and my health stayed relatively stable. I'm probably opening this now and doing these things. If I could get the dagger first, that wouldn't help. Not directly. I'd need 2 more power gems as well. I'm probably just doing this. Hold on, do I need yellow keys right now? Well, yes, for these doors. Are those the doors I want to... Okay, so you know what? Here. I have a save. I'm probably going back and thinking about dagger things. I don't think this is a real timeline anymore. So I want to see what's in here. Blue key, not too expensive. 10 grackles and 2 spiders. Okay. Also some people just kind of standing around there. That's nice. Okay. I would like to load. So that information was gained. That key is much more accessible than the other one that I was thinking about. So now I'm thinking maybe that's the one I use for the dagger. But what if I don't? This is quicker, sort of, if I can have the health to survive. So a mud baby. Shoot! These things just will not get on my face. Save 66 if 2 more attack. 2 more. Two more attack. Wait, did I buy that? No, I did not. Right, okay. So in this timeline, I'm still doing these things. I do have the money for that, yes. So mud babies, a lot better now. So right now I want some health for... is that in here? Yes. +1. Wait, can't I do that immediately? I think I can. So don't fight anything else until... Actually, come back. Yes. Wait, no. Did I fight the Wraithwing here? Wraithwing here. I should go this way first and pick those up, of course. Okay, so the route is this, that. I'm sure there are routes that make sense that don't open that yellow door, but I'm not currently on one. Okay, having done those things... What was on my mind? Why am I looking at this? Wraithwings now were cheaper. Yes, 76. Okay, so that's an improvement. Good. Spiders get cheaper at 2 more, which isn't going to happen immediately. Not before I need these keys. So I have 342. Yeah, okay, now is the moment when I want to try at... Right, guarded by 2 mud babies. So I haven't been considering this, but at some point, maybe soon... Hey, wait a second. That's a yellow key for... some health and a yellow key. Like, I could get the key without the health if I do that, but I think this makes a lot of sense, actually. And there's a big profit here. Okay, this room I had not been considering. Go away! Go away! Dude, just like, spacebar does not dismiss that. How do I dismiss that? Like, what is the... I have to click something that's not... that's bothering me more than it should. So roaches just got a lot cheaper, that's nice. I want that dagger. And to get it, I need a blue key, and I want to fight 1 mud baby to get that blue key. And I will fight a spider too, that's fine, I can do that. So let's see how things look in a world where I have a dagger. If they're not significantly better, I might not want this, but... auto-saved? Great, okay, so I have a dagger. It doesn't even show up, but my attack is 10 higher than it was. So what do numbers look like now? Mudbaby's got a lot better. Wraithwings did not, but that's okay. I can buy my way to 200 health if I wanted it. I can get that now to get this green key, which gets me... If I want this stuff... This is a nice cache. I can't quite make it there, though. Alright, so goblins at 1508. If I cash in all my resources, I could probably do that now. But I should look at improving it. There's also this gauntlet first, which is not insignificant. So I should work on making it more insignificant. Okay, if I have... I keep looking at this room and never having any money to do anything with it. Like, those are just a little out of reach. This, however, is a little more reachable. One Wraithwing and a Greckle Gate. So this is the worst value in this room. The other two are 1 stat for 10 Greckles each. This one is less appealing. There's nothing down here. I guess there is avoiding opening those doors. That's what... Oh, yeah. See, now that route looks appealing, but it didn't back when I... back when it was more current. So what about that shield gem? Is there a world where that's worth it? I could take this now. A Roach and Wraithwing currently costs... Oh, hello. I should take this as soon as I can. Okay, I need some health. There's this green key here, so maybe I should feel free to spend on the 3. Now, hold on. There's a better value than a 3 shield gem. No, that other one comes with a yellow key, which I would judge to be worth more than 1 extra gem. I might open both of those. Do I want this shield? I mean, yes. Do I want to go out of my way to get it? Ooh, hello. This is my actual next target. Got it. Okay, so get enough health for that battle. Maybe that's not the right choice, but it's the one that I think I would like to make. Okay, so places to get health. Most of them require me to already have some. 30... Oh hey, this is a fine trade, honestly. I'll keep my Greckles, use one of these many keys, have plenty of health. Yeah. So I want to go here, fight this. And then... Right, I have daggers, so things are better. How are thresholds, just so that I know? Nowhere close. But now everything hurts a little less, and the earlier I get that, the more value there is in it. Okay, so with everything hurting that much less... I do want to open this door, I think. Am I going for that key now? Yeah, probably. I think that sounds very good. So a lot of yellow key for 2 stats trades. Those just do not sound appealing to me, but maybe I'm undervaluing them. Anyway, I need currently nothing in particular. I can just go here now. Oh, so it doesn't tell me how much attack I would need. Well, because it is, wait, no, it's, 93 times 1. Oh, because it can't... No amount of attack can improve it unless I have a... yeah, so if I had a longer weapon, these would be free right now. They are only dealing any damage to me because I am getting attacked first because I'm bumping into enemies. So monsters get the first hit. Okay, so I have crossed the threshold just now. Just exactly. Why did you just change to Roach? So the tooltip goes away. Now it's... Then it changes to Roach when I mouse over the attack? This is weird. So when that tooltip disappears, it reverts. Very strange. Anyway, so that's gone. I need a yellow for this, and this might be worth the money. It's hard to tell. So if I can't undo across rooms. Do I want to do anything before I do these fights? Shield gems are the things that would improve anything. I don't need to think about attack. Or an actual shield would do it too. So the goblin's currently at 1469. That's a lot better than it was. I would love to be able to actually see his stats, but I don't seem to have a way to be able to inspect that from here. I'd have to be standing in the room. Okay. So anyway, key requirements, 2 more yellow is the strict minimum. 2 more yellow is the strict minimum. What does this scroll say? Sure. I'm pretty happy with my current state. Well, I'm not doing anything weird, so I'm not going to autosave right now. Let's step on a checkpoint. How about that? Okay, so all of this looks pretty good. Fight those when you feel like it. Get the key, use it to get the potion. What was the story with the rest of the rooms that are around? So this is starting to look pretty appealing in terms of going through the mud baby to get it. Right, so the question is, are there any shield gems that I currently want to pick up? Or do I want to attempt to route to an actual shield? I have 22 grackles. To exit the level I need, is it 10? Okay, shield gems available. That's power. Okay, this power gem. Alright, so there are multiple power gems easily available. Shield gems are a lot more elusive. There's this trade, which I deem better than the one in the gauntlet room. I do have to do a few fights to get in there, but even so, they pay me back. Like, this is already still a health profit to go all the way from here to here. Okay. And it opens up access to that key pretty easy. So, but for that I need a green key. The place where I get one of those could be here. That's expensive-ish. Still, by these standards. That may end up being cheaper. That's almost definitely cheaper. And then there's this, which is the same price as the other one. Not spending there yet. This room... Actually, maybe I should do this now. See, I can't do it now because I don't have a green. But maybe I should get a green and go there now and get that shield. It's plus 10. Like, 10 more defense is pretty good. It'll make roaches free, among other things. Okay, so 2 mud babies for that green key. I'd like to avoid combat for this if I can. What are the cheapest 2 yellow keys that I can get? So there's one for 93 here. That's more expensive, so a 93, a 140, a 93 that also gets me access to this stuff, so I probably want to do this anyway. And since these are doing a single hit to me, this is what defense helps with the least. So I'm going to choose that spot. Which is where now? I can also just pay Greckles. I think that makes sense. So that's my one, this is my other one. Okay. So with those, I'm gonna buy my way to this greenie. I made that checkpoint save. If I have to reload, that's the one I'll reload. But I don't think I'll have to because I think these are sound enough decisions. Am I paying to avoid the mud baby fight? If I can spend 10 Greckles on a 200 potion, which I can, saving the Greckles is a better deal. So no, I am not. Okay. Unless I can make this better imminently? No. Okay. So that is how I have done my things. Get that shield. Alright, so my defense is higher now. Fantastic. Roaches are now free, right? Let's go find one. Wraithlings do 50. Roaches are free. Great. I'm not going to go and pop them just because of that yet. Okay, next goal. Get 1 yellow key to enter this gauntlet. Okay, so there's one for 100. Here's one for 83. 100. 83 times 2. 159. Right, so what about this deal? Now that I have the shield, how do mud babies look? Oh, here's one for 50. Okay, so this is the yellow key I want. Where's that room? This one. 159. Where am I? Just some random place. No, I want to look at mud babies. Okay, so kinda pricey to get in here. This would get me... I would lose too much health doing that right now, and it wouldn't benefit me immediately. However, I could just get this now. What am I angling for? It does include shield gems. Actually, it's a 3. Yeah, so 3 shields. This is pretty appealing, but I should wait as long as I can, and I can still wait longer. Yes, this makes sense. If I have to do this anyway on the route that I'm on, I'll do it now for the health. I have to do this anyway on the route that I'm on. Might as well. Thanks, shield. Then my plan was fight... wait. Yes, fight these two with the health I just got. Take this to get more shields. Here. And that got me a yellow key, incidentally, also. Very nice. Okay. So when I need health, it's readily available in lots of places. This is the room I want to look at. Roaches, no problem. A green key does still exist somewhere, right? So if I wanted to open that, I think it's possible. Where is that remaining green key? Here. I don't think that's worth it currently. So yeah, in terms of attack thresholds, there's just nothing close at all. So the only stat I'd be interested in is defense. So, for defense, there's this, which is 1 for a yellow key, bad trade. 2 and 2 for a green key. If I'm calling that yellow key a bad trade, then this one is 2. So right, it's 20 Greckles to exit. This is probably the moment. Actually, a bit ago would have been the moment, but I'll accept that little bit of a loss. A little bit ago would have been the moment to open these doors. Now, this is highly questionable. I want to make sure I don't get trapped on the level. But I think I do want that. Okay. If that's what I've just done, then my next step is to fight these. And I need another gold key yet. So there's one for 2 Wraith Wings. There's one for 1 Wraith Wing over here, I think it is. Yeah. Or was there a key in this room? There was. That's even better. Again, I don't need this attack yet. I'll get it when I need it. So this lets me look at the goblin. Hello, goblin.
Ah, a goblin! What are you doing here? You know your kind is not welcome in this
13
town.
hits.
I cause no trouble, I says it. I paid well to look at damage.
What, from the earthquakes? Who is paying you? And why?
I have the money to get through
I
here.
says too many things.
Are you a spy? No answer, eh? Precisely what a spy would say. Have at you!
Have at you soon. Strikes on back turned. Goblin type. Right, okay. So now is when attack would help me. By 97 per, well, 97 at 2 more now. I don't know how many more I would need to improve it further. But if I can get 2 attack for less than 97, I should do it. This is 38, and it won't improve further unless I'm getting shield gems, which I don't think I am at this point. I could look, but I've looked enough. So there's a yellow key I don't currently need, but I could trade for stuff if I wished. I would not survive the way in here, so I need to source my health elsewhere. This I can get, again, for less than whatever that amount was. Okay. Alright, it is now time to think about health. And have I just put myself in a situation where I can't do anything about it? I could pay over there, but again, the goblin with the Greckle gates? That's a bit of a problem. I guess this is what I want? So I need a yellow key for that. I can get one of those for less than the amount of health that I would need to spend. What am I talking about? At a cost compatible with the amount of health I have. There we go. Okay. So go in here, buy this. Here we go, 1,000. And I also have availability of this green key, so that's nice. Okay, so goblins looking like that. 2 more attack for another 97 saved. So for less than 97, can I get 2 more attack? Shield would also save some things. This key's not too expensive. Alright, so now search for stats. That potion's highly appealing. I should get it probably now. Not quite now. So if I'm going to improve my... I'm not going to improve my attack by 9, that won't be happening. My Greckles are not great. I will have to fight some things to get out of the level. So after the Goblin, I'll be at 13. I need 7 more Greckles. So some fights definitely need to happen. Could I use a green key? That would get me these stats. And that's the only thing it can currently do. Not the best. I do want to go in here. Okay, right, so 2 more attack. This is an awful trade. Don't ever take that. Alright. My money is spoken for. So Pay 77 to get 450. Got it. That's probably something I should do now-ish, unless I'm imminently getting more defense. The only way that would happen, I think, is here, and that's just one. I would take this instead, probably, if I were taking those. I think, honestly, what I want to do is just get the health and fight the goblin now. That feels like the most optimal thing to do. Then, anything that I would fight beyond that would benefit from these stats. Okay. So get the health and fight the goblin now. The health I want is this one in this room. Is that true? There was another room of interest that I think cost less. If I'm just looking to get over the goblin threshold, this one for 77. So 1S5E would do it. I think that's the only such place remaining. So sure, let's do that one. Okay, it is goblin time. Have at you. Bop. Okay. Just in case I change my mind. Oh, so note my Greckle count. Yes, but I benefit from these when I'm refilling it, so yes. Don't get 20 Greckles before fighting the goblin. This is the way that makes sense. Shoot. Okay, but if I'm auto-saving, I should do it before the goblin fight. Sorry, quick saving. Why would I call that auto-saving? That's not what it is. Okay, I need some money now. For a Greckle. For that, I don't know what I will need coming up. Probably gonna be some yellow keys at some point. That'll give me 4 Greckles. Let's do it that way. Okay, I made it somewhere. Crypt Keeper's Crypts. Entering any crypts will make the chapter much more difficult. A reward awaits those that open them all. Alright, I will take that into consideration. That, yeah, so the playthrough where I have the whole map revealed is going to be very different from the playthrough where I don't. It may be worth actually doing 2 loops here. Now that the crypts exist, then that encourages me to see a new thing there, so I might just build into my schedule a second loop where I open the crypts and do the stuff, and have the maps already available so I can plan exactly what I'm doing. Okay, cool. So, challenge mode, not for now.
Ah, Tendry, there you are. I've been talking to the mayor. We have some interesting news.
One of the keepers over at Flavesco Forest has also reported tremors, but that's not all. Apparently, some mysterious vents have been emerging out of the ground.
Uh-oh.
This doesn't feel like a coincidence.
Am I hearing
There's definitely
fluff?
something underhanded happening underfoot. So push it to the forest and claw out some answers straight away.
Need me to join you, sir?
No need. I'm sure I can handle this with my own 2 arms. You stay and ensure we have no more kidnappings.
Yes, sir. Let me open the way.
Oh, before you go, mind if I borrow your sword?
Poor Tender, you just can't catch a break. Yeah, you're gonna have to do with your miniature sword for now. Okay, so there's probably cleanup I want to do here before moving on. I can get some more resources out of this, and yeah, this is one way, so I should definitely milk this for whatever I can before going anywhere. I don't know what I'm going to need coming up. And I can also open up the crypts and see what's in there and then undo that, just to have an idea of what I'm looking at. Or I could leave it as a surprise. But if the point is to do this with knowledge, then I should open it and then undo that. Okay. So that'll be the plan. Open to peek, but then don't actually take. Okay. So yeah, the easy fights for keys and stuff, I should definitely do this. These, I may take this one. I probably will take that one. This is less appealing, but I might still decide to take it. Anyway, next time, cleanup of this level, and then maybe we can step into the forest.